Ann Arbor, carved out by glaciers that left a landscape of rivers, creeks, hills, and abundant beauty. What better way to experience our city, its values, and progress than to create a connection that showcases the best part of this area, its natural landscape, its history, its art, its vitality, and its people. Following Allen Creek as it flows under our city, the tree line will connect our community from the Huron River and Argo Pond to the core of downtown Ann Arbor, to First and Liberty, and beyond. This non-motorized byway will connect to the border-to-border trail, allowing many nature lovers, exercise enthusiasts, simply those who want a green and natural way to connect with our beautiful Ann Arbor.
You know, great communities connect the core of their city and their neighborhoods to great public places. In Ann Arbor, the Huron River is the best public space we have, but we have limited places really where there are multiple uses that can be made at a single place. We have that opportunity here to allow people to come and eat and hang out along the river and kayak and pull their kayaks up to the front of the river, walk from the neighborhoods and from downtown to the riverfront, enjoy concerts and outdoor activities. All of that can happen at this site. And the tree line trail connecting the heart of the community to all of that would just be a tremendous asset.
The World Health Organization reported, urban green space is an important investment that local authorities can make on behalf of citizens. They support and facilitate health and well-being by enabling stress alleviation and relaxation, physical activity, improved social interaction, and community cohesiveness.
It's an effort to create a passageway for pedestrians, non-motorized transport. It's a really nice thoroughfare for people who live here, as well as a guide for tourists or visitors, so a clear, nice pathway to get from point A to point B and it be enjoyable and beautiful.
Having the tree line in Ann Arbor is incredibly important. When the tree line is built, it's going to bring neighbors together, it's going to bring residents together, it's going to enable them to connect from the downtown to neighborhoods to the river. It's going to be a place to recreate and congregate. It's going to be a place for us to enjoy togetherness and the natural beauty that the city has to offer.
I think this will be a way of bringing people closer together, getting us out of our cars, onto pathways, onto non-motorized trails, into parks, hopefully into the church, into community, and into just sharing with one another like we used to do.
The tree line will open up more opportunity for Ann Arbor and our city's continued revitalization while reflecting our environmental values.
And Ann Arbor has the unique circumstance of having a very vibrant downtown with a major university immediately adjacent to that downtown. So you've got a very animated mix of constituents, young people, professional people, commercial, a vibrant commercial corridor, and the opportunity to create new ways for people to get around and enjoy the amenities that Ann Arbor has is tremendously valuable.
Green spaces have proven to improve the environment, reduce pollution, lift spirits, and attract like-minded residents and quality businesses.
The tree line is going to be great for Ann Arbor businesses. It's going to be a regional attraction. It's going to bring folks from all over Southeast Michigan to Ann Arbor, enabling them to come from the river all the way to the downtown. It's going to be a place where people are going to congregate, where they're going to want to be, and that's going to be great for business.
When I grew up in Ann Arbor in the early 50s, there were UAW shops up and down the railroad tracks, and they thrived. Workers had a good job, and they came up the hill downtown to our neighborhood and shopped. Those factories are long gone and not coming back, so I think the greenway is an excellent repurposing of that same space along the railroad tracks. More for recreation now than working, but just a marvelous addition to downtown.
Oftentimes when greenways or when these major infrastructure projects are created, you see significant transformations in the commercial districts. They literally generate business. Virtually every study ever done indicates that they improve property values, they change the property dynamic. While Ann Arbor is a very vibrant commercial district, you're likely to see an amplification of, an expansion of commercial investments.
One of the things I've learned about cities is that great cities use greenways and trails to connect the community to really interesting amenities. And the more they do that, the more vibrant the community is, and the more the community attracts people who want to be there. It's been proven over and over again. And this is a great opportunity for us in Ann Arbor to pull that off.
The tree line is more than beauty. It is a way to immortalize your living legacy with dedicated markers permanently showcasing those who contributed to its revitalization.
When people invest in projects like the tree line, in some cases people want to be memorialized, and there are easy ways to do that. You can name a segment, you can name a bridge, you can name a trail, you can name a park adjacent to that after somebody. The real gratification you get is in seeing the change in the community, seeing the way that it benefits the community and the way that it creates future opportunities for the residents and the visitors there.
In other communities, similar trails have become sources of community identity and pride. These effects are magnified when communities use trails and greenways to highlight and provide access to historic and cultural resources.
I think the idea of starting at the river and ending in the downtown or in the city area gives a sense of connecting the natural areas, neighborhoods, the downtown, and again pulls together the community.
Many trails and greenways preserve historically significant transportation corridors, the early centers of commerce. The tree line plans to revitalize areas that have been long underused and long ignored.
You know, there's a movement in the country of people wanting to be back in the heart of cities, in urban cores. Ann Arbor is a smaller, less complicated urban core that has so much to offer, so it's not surprising to me that people continue to be drawn here.
The tree line will cause our community to focus on Allen Creek and the valley it carved.
I would suggest, though, that for those who are working on projects like this, they never stop thinking about the next opportunity. They always look for ways to bring other people into the community, to connect other people. Once communities start to see the impact of these projects, they want to be a part of it. They want to connect to it. They want to engage in it. And so for the tree line as a project, and for the city of Ann Arbor as a city, and actually I would go broader, for county, the county of Washtenaw County, I would encourage them to get the first project done. Once that's done, dream big.
Going forward, we need to keep up our momentum. We have a great plan for the tree line, a detailed plan that shows where it's going to be, how it's going to get residents from the river to the neighborhoods to the downtown. Now we have to keep up the momentum. We have to work on funding and make sure that it's available. We need to go out into the residents and the larger community, make sure that they know how to support the tree line. And we need to make sure that we work with foundations to get grants to support non-motorized transit. I'm really excited about the possibility of the tree line for Ann Arbor.
Please support our tree line and make Ann Arbor even better. This is your legacy. This is our legacy.